Yo, 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 yo. What's up, people? We back. We back. We back. We back. We back. Hit that like button. Getting a little cold, man. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you new. Ready to get busy, man. We got Floyd. We got Gervonta Davis. Yo, what is going on with Gervonta Davis, y'all? What happened to Tank Davis? Man ain't fighting. He postponing fights. He canceling fights. He doing all type of ill shit. What the fuck is really, what's up? What's up with him? Then we got Traplore Ross putting all type of murders. What it is, man? What it is, Chelsea? What's up, Benji? Rocket, what it do? You got Traplore Ross out here paying for promo. Yo, so Traplore Ross put out G-Man. G-Man, what's up with Tank, man? What you heard on your end, man? I done heard some things on my end, yo, but I can't really reveal it, yo. That shit, some wild things, yo. Some wild stuff going on with Tank right now. But if motherfucker can guess it, we can talk about it. Fuck it. Something going on. You heard Lamar Rhodes speak about it at the press conference. He said, man, you ain't focused, man. Tank's response was, you see, I got rid of everybody around me. No, this ain't got nothing to do with Diddy Party. Siobhan, what it do? Merry Christmas, man. Hey, appreciate Siobhan that $20 cash app, bro. Appreciate that. You heard me. But I don't know. From what that's what he put up on that's what he put up on. He say smoking that grass. That's what he put up on I think Twitter the other day. He said the fight canceled. He said the fight is canceled, man. But he probably should have canceled because he's not focused, y'all. He ain't focused. And that's how you lose. You know, you can't go in. I don't know how many people play sports, yo. Whenever you play sports, appreciate it, Major. Yo, whenever you play sports, yo, and you in the middle of the game and you ain't focused, especially a sport like boxing, you liable to get knocked the fuck out. Yeah, Benji, he took down all his Instagram posts. It been going. Something happened a while ago, y'all. A while ago, and he ain't been the same since. What happened? What you mean, loyalty betrayal? Never had what happened? What the fuck the title is? Yeah, though, y'all. It's crazy, y'all. It's crazy. Definitely. I'm gonna tell y'all this. Whatever's going on with Tank, it's definitely Floyd Mayweather related. It's some wild shit, y'all. Some wild things, y'all. Some wild things went on, man. You know, and I don't think Tank know how to process it. You know, y'all gotta realize, yo, for the people outside the city, yo, Tank is a street nigga. Like, he ain't just no boxer. Like, Tank be outside. Well, he used to be outside. You feel me? Like, he ain't just no kid that just grew up in the boxing ring, and you know, it's kind of bigger than that. Like, Shorty done went through all the ills of Baltimore City. He done lost the friends. He done, you know. And if you go into that boxing ring not focused, you liable to get knocked the fuck out. All it takes is a split second for you to lose focus, and you are done. I'm glad if he really did postpone the fight, I'm glad he did, man. It probably was for the best interest. of himself, because his legacy would have been on the line. And Roach ain't no slouch. Roach ain't no slouch. It's just messed up though, y'all. Hope he got to navigate his way through this. This is black him out. He just gotta navigate his way. He gotta navigate his way through the bullshit. What's up, butter? You know, I don't think whatever he went through, I don't think he ever experienced nothing like that before. You know, coming from who he is and, you know, what he believe in. Like I heard something a while ago. Right? And I dismissed it. Like, man, ain't no way that's what happened. You feel me? But it's like now, with all these things, the scrubbing of the social media, the interviews, the way he was talking at the press conference, it's like, I don't know, yo, something ain't right. Shit, I can't believe what I heard. You know what I mean? And the crazy thing about it, ain't nobody speaking on it. Lamar Roach knows something. He spoke about it at the press conference. But nobody's speaking on it. Nobody's saying nothing about it. He done got rid of Coach Calvin. He done got rid of everybody in this corner. It's just something ain't right, y'all. You got Traplore Ross out here paying for promo. What's up with you, man? Like, yo, these guys, like, why Traplore Ross got over 1 million followers, subscribers? He's still out here paying for promo? I don't know if y'all noticed it yesterday for the people that got Instagrams. Yesterday, all you seen was Traplore Ross documentary on Durk, 6 bodies. It's like, god damn. For one, the video been out for 3-4 days. Now on this day, it's just every Instagram page posting it. Man, hell no. That man paying for promo, and it's like, why? 1 million views not good enough? People like us don't really make it. Right. We from the streets. Right. Yeah. Tank do need it, and I think that's what he doing. You know, in situations, yo, when you don't know what to do, for us, Tank, in situations like that, when you don't know what to do, yo, the best thing to do is just to go quiet. You know what I mean? And I think that's what Tank is doing. Like, he confused right now. He don't know who to trust. He don't know, you know what I mean? He confused right now. Because the people that he always trusted, he might look at it like they let him down. But I don't even know if that's necessarily the case. He probably did. Let me say this, y'all. Remember when I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna leave, and we're just gonna leave it like that. Remember when Floyd Mayweather was stuck in Dubai? Remember Tank told the world that Floyd Mayweather was stuck in Dubai and he owed this person some money, and Floyd Mayweather ended up putting out a video explaining the situation. Well, rumor from what I'm hearing, some shit happened about all of that. And Tank ain't been the same since. Now, people can depict that or take that with a grain of salt or however. I don't know if it's true or not, but something happened. Something's wrong, you know. And I'm hearing it stemmed from that. What's up, Drizzy? I'm hearing it stem from that. And I'm not hearing this just from anybody. I ain't hearing this just from anybody. You know, this ain't a motherfucker that just say anything. If you notice, if you go back, he ain't been right since. He haven't fought since. Right after the Frank Martin fight. Remember he was on He got locked up in Baltimore. He got put on probation in Baltimore. He was going through the shit with the PO. I mean with the judge. Judge booked him. Judge was trying to keep him in Baltimore. He had to fight, and then Tank went silent. He been silent since the Frank Martin fight. You gotta realize, Tank just like any person from Baltimore. He cocky. He gonna speak up. He gonna say what's on his mind. He ain't been doing that lately. Yeah, he ain't been doing that lately, y'all. So it's something there. It's something there. And it's rumors, but people ain't really speaking on it because I don't know. I don't know why. But Floyd Mayweather just spoke about Tank recently. And that's another thing. Floyd keeps speaking on him and shit. He spoke about Tank saying he retiring. Yeah, he's talking about he retiring, yo. He don't really like the limelight. He what do you say? He don't like the limelight. He gonna focus on other things. Then you got Floyd Mayweather talking about Tank. What Tank doing is a black eye for boxing, and he ain't retiring on top. He retiring in his prime, and basically saying he ducking fights. So Floyd Mayweather steady picking at him. And I think Tank just like, man, I don't know, yo. I don't know. Exactly. You ain't never seen Tank like that at no press conference. Ever. Yeah. Fame ain't for everybody. What's up, Prince George? I'm just saying, yo, something happened, yo, and I think Tank don't know how to process it. And the best way for him to process it was to get rid of everybody. Fuck it, I can't trust none of you niggas. Niggas ain't carried shit like how I thought shit was supposed to be carried. See, this the thing is, yo, when Tank on his shit. Yeah, when Tank on this shit, can't nobody fuck with you, man. Exactly. Like, how you get rid of that, you know what I mean? And then you got Floyd on one end. Floyd probably looking at Tank like he be, you bit the hand that fed you all these years. Because some people would say that Tank wouldn't have got what he got if it wasn't for Floyd. I disagree, because I remember Tank early on. I think Floyd got Tank where he was faster. But I think Tank was a superstar from the beginning. You know what I mean? Shorty was born to be a star, yo, because he got knockout power. Like he got that it factor. And then when you hear about the shit that may have happened, it's like, man, shit crazy. Like, how you get rid of Coach Calvert? Coach Calvert, the nigga that was with him from the start. I can't really say, man, what I think happened, man. It's you know what I mean? Just what's the wildest thing that you can think of that may have happened, and that could be what it is. You feel me? It's some wild shit, some shit that you wouldn't, you know what I mean, wouldn't think happened. He was ordered to, so I think the therapist helped him get. A be more gorilla. That's what word. That's what they saying. That's what they saying, bro. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing it got bad. It got bad. Yeah, but it got bad though. Like, it ain't just no typical, shit got bad. And I don't think Tank like how that shit ended. That's why he been so quiet. Like, that's why he been so quiet. He is the president. Something's wrong. Like, that's what I'm saying. And when I heard this a while ago, I dismissed it. Like ain't no fucking way. But now it's like shit, it's possibility. It seems more likely than not. It seems more likely than not. And you know Floyd walk around with them big ass motherfucking bodyguards. Yeah, man. You know he walk around with them big ass bodyguards, man. So you can just imagine, you know. Come along with it. A lot of people, especially coming from Baltimore, you know how reputation. Exactly. Anything. Exactly. Reputation, everything. And you got somebody like Tank. Tank ain't never. Tank been knocking niggas out since fucking middle school, yo. Like, yo, for people that know Tank in the city, Tank been knocking niggas out street fight wise. Like, don't you know how you got some boxers that they learned boxing through the ring? Then you got guys that just can fight and then they transitioned to boxing. Tank was a guy that can fight that transitioned into boxing. So for him to been beating niggas since he can remember, and then from would be more gorilla saying, then from what I'm hearing it's like damn, like I can see how that shit can devastate a motherfucker. I think that was the best thing for him to do. No, I don't think it's nothing like that. I don't think he ain't no sacrifice shit. I think he just don't know how to go about his next move, and he don't know if he can. Depending from what I'm hearing, how everything happened, he don't, he probably ain't got the same trust in everybody that he had before. Cause he might want to go about things a certain type of way, and niggas probably like, nah, can't do that, can't do that. If y'all can remember, not too long ago, Tank said he'll fight Floyd Mayweather in the ring. He said he want to fight Floyd Mayweather in the ring. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember Tank said he want to fight Floyd Mayweather in the ring? Like how did it go from that? How did it go from Floyd treating Tank like his son basically to now he want to fight him in the ring? He just don't have the heart for it no more. Plus, he's saying how hard it is to get his fight books. Now, I think it's bigger than it's now. Tay, you ain't see what Baltimore Gorilla said. Look at what Baltimore Gorilla said. When you face when something like I always talk about when you go through a traumatic experience, there's two ways you can go. You can either go forward or backwards. Let's leave to Connecticut. I think Tank is like he just stuck in the middle. He don't know which way to go. He don't know if he want to continue. He don't know if he want to stop. He got the money. At the end of the day, that's all motherfucker really. He got the money, so he can do whatever he want. He ain't necessarily got to pursue boxing no more. Hey, oh yeah, you talking the one I did on Christmas? Yeah, I think that needed to be said, man. Christmas be getting a lot of people down, man. Then that's what I'm saying. Not Floyd, Tank a fighter, yo. So if some shit kicked off like that, like Floyd wouldn't be able to beat Tank in no fight. You know what I mean? No one-on-one street fight, man. Shit. So just imagine, Charlene. Just imagine if something like that was to kick off. How would that end? with Floyd, motherfuckers know how he walk around. Motherfucker know how he walk around. Motherfucker know that he can't. He wouldn't be able to do shit with y'all on no one-on-one shit. Just imagine how would that end. That shit ain't going. That shit would end bad. That shit would end bad. What's up, Evan? I know Evan here. Trenches News ain't too far behind. Exactly, G man. So us knowing that and how and then I mean I'm just saying, yo, shit went bad, yo. Shit went bad, and I just think that Shorty is I just think Shorty just like confused as to his next move because of that. If the what I'm hearing, and like I said, I ain't believe at first when I heard this, and the crazy thing about it, and that's why I heard this way before. I heard this probably 6 months ago, way before these recent events. I heard this way before them recent events, but now it's like, hold up, it might be some, truth in the rumor. Might be some truth in the rumor. Cause something ain't right. whenever he get rid of motherfucking, what's it called? And then I know I used to see Tank on the block. You feel me? Like this is shit that, man, I used to see Tank on the block 3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago, outside. You know what I mean? With So you take a nigga you take a nigga with the mindset of a regular Baltimore nigga, and you put him in a situation where shit might have went left, and then it was like, man, what the fuck do I do? The typical Baltimore nigga gonna get on some bullshit, but it's like you can't carry the situation like a typical Baltimore nigga, because this ain't no typical Baltimore shit. This different. You know what I mean? This shit fucked up though. Yeah, shit fucked up. Shit fucked up for real. Shit fucked up. And like I said, ain't nobody really. It's people that know what happened. Like really would really know. Not like, me speculating and, being on the outside source. It's people that know what happened, but it's like, fuck can you do? You know what I mean? That should have what? You see what I'm saying? Like if that shit was to get out, what's really going on? Oh my God, that should be fucking everywhere. That should be everywhere, man. That shit would be everywhere. Like if it was if word really if somebody with real knowledge of whatever's going on with Tank come out and say what's going on with Tank, man, shit, that should have break the internet. That should have break the internet. I ultimately think it's the best thing. He probably don't need to fight right now. He got to figure out. He do need to go get Calvin back. He do need to go get Calvin back. I think Tank need to figure out exactly. He probably and Frank and Floyd probably doing a lot of dirty shit behind closed doors. He probably doing a lot of dirty shit behind closed doors. But I think ultimately, I was hoping, once I seen that press conference, I'm like, yo, Tank ain't ready to fight. He ain't ready to fight. The best thing for Tank to do probably is to postpone that bitch or cancel that motherfucker until he figure out. Exactly. So he playing with him behind closed doors. He is. He from what I heard, he playing with him because he ain't never probably experienced no shit like that. You know, remember Floyd had that beef with T.I. back in the day. Y'all remember that shit when T.I. stole Floyd and all them big ass bouncers and shit. All them big ass bouncers and shit jumped on T.I. Yeah, Flame. I don't think it got nothing to do with that. I knew something was up when 50. I don't think it's no business shit. I think we come down to Tank. He don't trust niggas. I don't think he trusts niggas right now because he don't know. Like he don't know who. Floyd. Floyd a powerful motherfucker, especially in that boxing world. Just think he don't trust niggas. He don't know. He don't know who on the side. He don't know who against them. He don't know who's still fucking with the other side. He don't know. So he just like, man, fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. Cause I can't go about it the way I know to go about it. Who told what happened? It's videos. It's videos talking about some they older videos. But nobody never that was close to the situation ever came out and said, nah, this is exactly what it is. Yeah, he did. Cause Floyd ain't Floyd a boxer. See, that's the difference. Floyd is a boxer. Tank is a street nigga turned boxer. So the whole mentality is different. What's up, Ann? Cause I'm out here smoking. I got a fucking cold. You think? Oh, that's my man was telling me about that shit too. Oh, Cormel Martin. Well, the Floyd think Tank ducking fights. Oh yeah. It, yeah, some shit like that. No heart. And I think that's where he's stuck at. I think he's stuck between what you just said. I think he's stuck between what you just said. I think he's stuck with, because he can't do it. Ain't really too much you can do. And it's like, yo, you don't want. It's like taking a loss. Like if you ain't never took a loss, and then you take a loss, a bad one at that. It's like, man, what the fuck? And it's like normally when you take a loss, all right, I can handle it this way. But it's like this with this situation, it's like kind of stuck. You know what I mean? Because he ain't gonna get in the ring with me. You feel me? He ain't gonna do that. He know how that's gonna look. So what the fuck do you do? The fuck do you do? And I think that's probably what's going on. Exactly. You get it. Yeah, he is. It's fucked up though, y'all, because it's like if that nigga was to retire, your boxing would be taking a blow. Like if Tank was really just to retire at the end of the year, cause Tank can fight another 5 more years, at least another 3 more years, top notch. If he was to retire, that'd be like, damn, this nigga retired at his peak. I don't give a fuck about no George Floyd. I don't know, y'all. Like I wish I can really be open and talk about it. But if you can use your imagination, if you can use your imagination, it is cold. Boxing is done without Tank. Boxing definitely be done without Tank. Yeah, look what Floyd did to AB. What's up, Ty? I'm just saying, yo. After that Frank Martin fight, Tank ain't been the same since. Right? And when the last time he fought? When that Frank Martin fight was 2 years ago? Then think about all the shit that went on after the Frank Martin fight when he exposed Floyd. The next thing you know, Tank went to Dubai. Y'all remember Tank went to Dubai? Tank went to Dubai right after he exposed Floyd. Right after he exposed Floyd, he went to Dubai, and whatever happened, happened. Man, I don't get sick either, man. My fucking son got me sick, man. Mad as a bitch. I go live every day. When the last time I've been sick? I don't know, y'all. I really do want to explain it from what I heard, but shit, that's good. I'm just saying. Remember the T.I. situation with Floyd. Now, take the T.I. situation with Floyd out of Las Vegas, where it's a whole lot of people, and put that shit in the middle of the desert. Put that shit in the middle of the desert where a motherfucker can't control the situation. Honestly, y'all, I just want Tank to get himself together, yo. Whatever that look like. Hold on. Yeah, whatever. And I think it was I think Floyd was doing a lot of little sucker shit behind closed doors too. No, this ain't about no female. This ain't got nothing to do with no female. I think Floyd was doing a lot of sucker shit behind closed doors. That's what made Tank expose him. Remember, ain't nobody know Floyd was stuck in Dubai. Tank exposed him about that shit. And remember, people thought that shit was a play. But then if you remember after that, like shortly after that, Tank went to Dubai. Shortly after that. You can tell, man, you know Floyd probably was on some old bullshit. I mean, he probably was doing a lot of playing with his money, playing with, probably put him in a corner now. If you working with him, you can't work with me type shit. Nah, yo, people get, business get dirty, yo. High level business, when you talking millions and millions on the table, I think Shorty probably just had enough of that shit and just went about it, the best way he know how to go about it, and that shit just went left. Whatever left is. I mean, Yeah, shit went left because nobody knew that. I forgot how that whole situation. I think I did a video on it, but I forgot how that whole situation, that whole Dubai situation started. Yeah. Then you got like the separation from Calvin Ford. That was like whoa. Like y'all know how long them boys been together. Like Floyd, Calvin basically Gervonta father for real, like a father to him. So it's like to see him separate from him, and not even just him and the whole, you know, the whole connection. It's like damn, the fuck really going on? And I just think them niggas not on board with his way of thinking. I don't think Calvin them on Ford. Nah, Floyd ain't come between him and Calvin. I think this is my opinion. I think Tank thinking came in between him and Calvin. Yeah, he gave him a hug, but he ain't go back there with him. Yeah, he ain't Calvin ain't going to back with him. Tank was ready to walk right past Calvin. I'm sure, I'm sure, I still was people's. I mean, he gotta, he gonna love Calvin Ford forever. They always gonna have some line of a communication. I just think right now, Tank just don't know what Tank just like. I don't know, yo. It's fucked. It's fucked up. I would have to really, I would have to really explain. Yeah, he do got a case out in Vegas. I really had to explain what I was, what I heard for it to really, come together. But people should be able to read between the lines. People should be able to read between the lines. You gotta think, y'all. Tank scrubbed his old Instagram. He don't got not one picture on his Instagram. He ain't made not one post. He ain't spoke on nothing. He ain't called nobody. Y'all, he ain't did none of the shit he typically do. He ain't did none of the shit he typically do. Yeah, Calvin Love. And I think that's what it is. Harmo. Say, bro, probably not trusting nothing, let alone think about boxing. He ain't thinking about. He ain't focused. That's why I'm glad he canceled the fight, because he was going to end up losing, y'all. Yo, you cannot go into a boxing ring not focused. Can't do that. All it takes is for that 1 second for your mind to wander. And next thing you know, you on the canvas. And then everybody, and then niggas ain't trying to hear. Oh, he was going through something. Ain't nobody trying to hear none of that shit. You shouldn't have fought. So I was kind of glad, for his legacy that he canceled the fight, because he ain't focused. He ain't focused. He probably ain't even training. Where the training videos? Yeah, man, Tank do training videos. Where the fuck the training videos at? If anybody seen Tank training for the fight, like for real, like where the fuck the videos at? He make videos when he train. I don't know, y'all. I don't know if he really can. He said he did. Oh, all right, okay. Yeah, so that's good. Calvin beat the case. Right. I don't know. It's a lot. It's just a lot going on right now behind closed doors, y'all. Nobody's speaking on it. Nobody's speaking on it, and I let you know that it's something. Something happened, and it happened a while ago. It ain't something that just happened. This shit happened a while ago, and I think just still trying to figure Figure out what he want to do. Figure out if his heart still in boxing. Figure out who on his side. Figure out who ain't on his side. Figure out. I think he just trying to figure some shit out. So yo, do people understand what I'm saying? Without saying it. What am I trying to explain to people, yo? Nah, I ain't saying him outside. I used to see him outside a couple years ago, but after Baby Frank died, Tank stopped coming outside. Hey, be more gorillas. Tell people what's going on, bro. Let them know what's going on. Cause so I ain't gotta say it. Please. Yeah, but it's kind of past that. It's kind of past. You know, that word implies, you know, shit ain't nothing happen. You know, they just, you know, it's kind of it went past that point already. Stay humble, what it is. Yeah, it kind of moved, it kind of past that. Yeah, straight up, man. I hope everybody had a good Christmas, man. And from what I understand, it was right after that Dubai shit. They need to get in the ring, but Floyd don't want to do that. Floyd don't want to get no ring with no motherfucking Tank. That's what they really need to do. Get in the motherfucking ring and settle this shit in the ring. I guarantee if that conversation came up, Tank would jump to it. I mean, if that conversation came up, the way as though Floyd was willing to accept the fight from Tank, a real fight, man, Tank would jump to that. He'd cancel this next fight and jump straight to that one. He'd jump straight to that one. He wouldn't. He'd jump at the opportunity to show the world, here, fuck you up. Cause from what I'm hearing, I mean, it may have already kicked off. May have already happened. Nah, ain't no play. No, this ain't no play, Big Low. Nah, ain't no play. Ain't no play. Not this one. Yeah, I know Floyd wouldn't get no ring with Tank. He wouldn't get no ring with Tank, man. Cause he know how that shit gonna end. He know how that shit gonna end. They too big, Tay. Right. He ain't get no motherfucker. But I'm just saying, if it was to come up, Tank could accept that motherfucker. Tank would accept that motherfucker. Right, this right here. I think them niggas. I think they might be too big, yo. No, Big Low, cause it passed. You know, shit really happened. Like it's past a play. Like it's real. It's real. At this point, it's real smoke. It's past a play. You know. People run plays when shit not real. Shit real already. From what I'm hearing. Like I said, I heard this way before. I heard this shit way before these last recent events. This is all I'm saying. Remember when Tank exposed Floyd for owning people in Dubai? He was stuck in Dubai. Then not too long after that, Tank went to Dubai. Yeah. All right, so we can leave it at that. But then you got Traplore Ross, man. Yo, you got like 7 people on the internet trying to convict Durk of all these murders. These internet, this shit is out of control, yo. Right. This shit is out of control, man. Like the shit that these niggas is doing for views is like, yo, let the police do that job. Matter of fact, we ready to go in the house. It's getting cold out this. Mom, sit down. Yes. Need my help?
Yeah.
What's up?
The TV got gone down. Look.
What are you trying to do?
I saw one my movie, but now version.
You trying to watch a movie?
Yeah, what I do.
You gotta turn the game off.
I am. What I do.
Don't press that button.
Well, he can't watch a movie if you don't turn the game off.
Just want to press the wrong button.
No.
Don't press the button and say that button.
The HDMI cord. Hold on. There you go. Now you can watch a movie. See, he helped you. Yeah, yo, that shit they doing dirty, man. I ain't like they taking this content creation too far, yo. Like, it's not even just. It ain't even just Traplore Ross. It's a lot of these motherfuckers. Like, they taking that shit way too far. They gonna get people indicted and get people investigated, and their defense is, you know, people was already suspecting this. Like, yo, I ain't never think Durk had nothing to do with nobody dying. Like, they trying to put duck murder on him. Like, I don't even understand how they doing that. I seen Ken Capone talking to King Yeller, and he asked him about why Oblak 6 ain't been sentenced yet. King Yeller talking about, you know, they trying to, you know, I think they might be trying to implicate Durk in it somehow. Yo, they haven't been sentenced yet because they still haven't ruled on certain motions. From what I understand, they ready to be sentenced soon, but they still haven't ruled on their motions for acquittal. Muat and C-Thing both got motions in for acquittal. Both of them. And these motions, the motions they got in, if you listen to, you know, their reasoning for the motions, man, these are valid motions. These valid motions. The fact that they let Trench's News testify as to physical identification, and he ain't seen these guys in years. The fact that there's no hierarchy in Oblak, so how is it a gang? The feds didn't reach the criteria to classify them as a gang. Because there's no hierarchy. They don't pay dues. They don't do, they don't do what gangs has been known to do across the United States. And these motions Ben got put in. I know Muwap put his motion in right after trial. So these motions been in for months. And they haven't ruled on them yet. They haven't ruled. Now, they don't have to rule on them. But typically, yo, if a motion is senseless, judge get that shit out the way. Quick. Let me go ahead and rule on this. Get this out the way. While banners are they just sitting, that tells me that it must be some credibility to it. But Ken Yeller get on there and talk about they might be trying to tie Durk into it. But that ain't got shit to do with their sense. Because them boys ain't did no talent. Now, they could be, but what the... I don't even understand what they even trying to say Durk did. To even, what am I looking for? What my computer? The fuck is my computer? Yeah, don't. You really set the computer up, man.
Stop dropping on the bed.
What that, It's fucking cold, man. This shit phony. Yo, y'all made a whole mess in here, man. Y'all gotta clean all this stuff up, man.
Okay.
Hold up, yo. I'm trying to find my computer. But yeah, though. It's just I just be like, damn, yo, I ain't never seen so many people pray on a person downfall like that in my life.
Yeah.
Like you got people, and then like with the Traplore Ross thing, it's like, why are you paying for promo? Like I thought it got to a point where you don't pay for promo forever. Like you just wake up in the morning and every blog page, say cheese, no jumper, even blog pages that ain't even that known, all sharing Traplore Ross documentary on Durk. Like he done dropped 1,000. He dropped 5,000 on promo. Like damn, why you want to get this out? Why you want to get this out so bad? Yo, because I be telling y'all, you gotta kill a person. You gotta kill a person in public opinion first. You have to. It makes the court job so much easier. And it's like, well, people don't even acknowledge that as a thing. They always do it. You gotta kill a person's image before court. That's the first win. If you can win the trial of public opinion, then once you get in court, it's a wrap. Cause they coming in at a disadvantage. Barside was where? Yeah, we don't run plays. Like most people in Baltimore ain't running no play. Cause we look at that shit. We look at that shit different. Like we don't look at that shit like the average city.
It'd be alright.
But yeah, once you kill a person's image, man, once you get in court, that's it's a walk in the park. They doing it with Diddy. How many people much ice you gonna eat, shorty? Yeah, what that box I was using?
I did not have.
You said what?
I said clean this mess up.
That's why I said it's a mess in here. That's the only thing about Christmas, man. Christmas, people just must. There's just be toys and boxes and all that shit up. Yeah, I'm looking for it. I was looking for the thing I was using to set my my stuff up.
Now, remember when we talked about positive self-talk? Now, it's okay to reflect on the past, but we have to use that in
Yeah,
order to
that's true.
improve our future.
But at least that's how it's supposed to be, though. You know what I mean? You should be innocent in a court of public opinion. You know what I mean? Because the court of public opinion shouldn't matter, but it does nowadays. It does nowadays. It just makes the court job so much easier. Because you gotta remember, y'all, the same people watching these videos are going to be the same people on the jury stand. They're gonna be the same people. They're gonna be the same people ruling if you're innocent or guilty. So you got people like Traplore Ross and others that's putting out videos accusing Durk of 6 murders. It's like, god damn, bro, like 6 murders. So once he go to court, them same people, and then with the Traplore Ross thing, he paying for promo. He trying to make sure everybody see this motherfucking shit. I gotta make sure everybody see that Durk may have been responsible. Now, what that backside was using?
I don't know, but why did you put my personal on the floor?
I didn't put it on the floor. I put it right here.
Put it right where?
On top of the box.
You put it in the chair. That purse was in that chair.
Oh, my bad.
Put it over there. No, you didn't. You put it on the floor.
That first one in there.
It was in the chair.
My bad. But I use this. I don't know what the fuck happened to that box. I was using. So old Trenches News did a video. So hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Oh, this ain't even high enough. Damn. I'm gonna put this on here. Ain't high enough. See, I ain't home. I ain't got none of my stuff I need. Yes.
Can you open this?
Alright, hold on. I ain't got none of the stuff I need for my fucking video. Like I said, I just never seen nothing like this. Like I didn't know that Durk had this much hate. Like it's a lot of hate, yo. Like people, like this is hate. Like this not content, yo. To convict somebody or accuse somebody of more murders when he already got enough dick going on, that's not content, yo. That's hate. That's either hate or police work. Ain't really no in between with that. Alright, hold up, y'all. Let me find something. That's either hate or it's police work. Or both. You know what I mean? Hate and police work. Damn, y'all. Getting fucking sick. Even if they haven't seen, they can go home and search the case.
Yeah.
What's up, cuz? Appreciate it, Tank. Yo, that's not journalism, yo. Like, you think what's going on is journalism? Journalists don't accuse people of more murders when they already locked up for a murder already. Like, that's not I haven't seen, before this internet age, I haven't seen no journalists do nothing like that. Like, when Wayne Perry got booked, they wasn't doing articles about, I know Wayne Perry locked up for 7 murders, but maybe he committed these other 10. They wasn't doing that type of shit, right? Like when Itchy Man from Baltimore got booked. Right? For people that know about Itchy Man. They wasn't doing, Fox 45 or Baltimore Sun wasn't doing more articles about Itchy Man may have committed way more murders than we initially thought. Man, fuck no. They wasn't doing that. They were just speaking about the murders that he was charged with. When Boosie, matter of fact, let's do this. When Boosie got booked for the murders, they kept saying 5 murders and 2 attempts, or six murders and 2 attempts, or some shit like that. When they did articles, when they spoke about Boosie and his crimes, they only spoke about the 1 murder. Why y'all asking my credit score? Y'all gonna help me fix it or something? So look, Trench's News. Let's check Trench's News out. I can't leave him over here checking Trench's News out. I ain't never did that before, but let's check yo out. Cause he did a video earlier. I don't even know what he did, cause I ain't watch it. So we're gonna look at it together. So it say Lil Durk paid for FBG Duck murder. So and then that's the thing too, y'all. Yo, why do you have to pay somebody to kill somebody that everybody got beef with? Like, that's not typically how that goes. We all got beef with this dude. Why do you gotta pay for that murder? We all mutually, if it's that deep, mutually we all want him gone. So what's the payment for? First day, I thought King Von had 100,000 on Duck. What happened to that? Now he's saying Durk. I'm sure he watching. Because Evelyn here. Whenever Evelyn is here, Trench's News is here. I'm sure, so let's check this out.
Want to support me? Go to Nene Marie 37.
Yo, but that's the thing, bro. Why are people doing this their homework? Like, that's my problem. Stay humble. Why are people interested in trying to implicate people in other crimes? Like that's not. The average YouTuber ain't doing that. Average blogger ain't doing that. You understand? Hold on. That's not normal. That's not normal behavior. Damn, y'all. Yeah, that's not normal behavior, man. Hey Tank, what they gonna tap into, y'all? Put your information up there if you really fixing credit and you ain't scamming. Damn, y'all. Can't believe I got fucking sick, yo. This is bullshit. Alright, so we're gonna skip all through the nonsense, because the first couple minutes is all nonsense. He talking about giving back to the kids, and you can't be no certified rat and give back to the kids. That don't even make sense. And this thing, you see this right here? False OTF. Hold on. False OTF D-Thing made call to kill his paperwork. Look. In a motion for acquittal, right? In C-Thing motion to acquittal, his lawyer said there was no proof. His lawyer said the feds provided no proof that those killers was contacted by anybody that was on Oak Street that day. No proof. So it's like, how they bring D-Thing into this equation? But they didn't provide any proof that D-Thing called anybody, or It was no proof given to tie D thing to the shooters or anything like that. Let's see what he had to say though.
From being homeless, I don't care how much money you say you got or think you got.
Yeah.
You can lose it
So
all.
that's the bullshit. I hate when he do that. He needed to take that out of the video.
Give it to the less fortunate, man. Hey, I got the story for y'all, man, of Lil Durk paid for FBG Duck murder, man. Hey, look, the blogging is getting outrageous, man. Like I told y'all before, if y'all want to know the real, man, the paperwork is on pacer.gov. You have to pay for Pacer, but you get all the real documents. Okay, so people hit me up, man. I'm talking about 300-400 people, bro, I just seen so far. Hit me up and say, Trenches News, is it true that Durk paid for FBG Duck murder? Okay, y'all. So
No.
Duck was killed August 4th. Vaughn had purchased some chains before then. He purchased 2 chains before then. Then, after Duck death, Vaughn purchased, I think, like 8 more. Something like that. He purchased like 8 more chains after Duck death. Alright, so look, this what's going on, man. August 4th, 2020. Duck was downtown shopping for his kids. He was downtown shopping for his kid's birthday, CJ. And he was standing in line because it was COVID. So they had the 1 at a time, 2 at a time in the store. Duck had to stand outside. Duck, the girl who was with Duck, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to her. She was sitting in the car. You know, Duck was standing outside. This is on camera, I'm saying. Not what nobody told me. This is on camera. This is in a paperwork. Duck was already in the store with Teezy before this. He was already in one store, him and Man. They was already in the same store. They had left out, caused the commotion as if they got robbed, chased, and everything.
Oh, yeah?
ran in this store and then made the call. So Duck outside. Duck see them run across the hood of his car. You know what I'm talking about? This when he on the phone with Scrap Daddy, Big Les. Big Les was on the phone with him. You know, and Big Les described this story in his one of his interviews. They had ran past Duck, so Duck confused. Duck seen them in the store with him already.
There is no proof to this, yo. Like everybody keep talking about this. There's no proof, yo. After this, we're gonna go back to the C thing, acquittal paperwork. Everybody keep talking about somebody getting chased with a gun, but I don't know where this story is coming from. It came up in court, but the feds provided no proof that this ever happened. Y'all gonna see.
In his one of his interviews, they had ran past Duck, so Duck confused. Duck seen them in the store with him already, and then he seen them running past him. Well, when THF Teezy, when he got in the store, when he got in the Milani store, he got on the phone. Well, he walked up in there, he ran in there and said, "Man, they trying to rob us. They Duck now." So he stand in a corner. It's a picture that with Teezy looking out the window, looking out the glass. Teezy on the phone. Teezy called like 5 members, man.
Yo, this is not a real
5
video.
members.
He used the same video and he just talk. So I don't know how many, like he doesn't do videos like how I do them. Every video is a new video. He uploads the same video and he just talk and then add the vocals onto the video.
And then none of them, you know what I'm talking about, no D-Thang number, because that's what he was asking for. He was asking for D-Thang number off the rip. So then he got the naming people. Hey, you know what Badass said? You know what Ray at? Hey, what's the name at? He was trying to get anybody to rush downtown. This before O-Block even came in the picture. So then, now Teezy got some new paperwork out and saying that who he really called. So look, Teezy called this guy. You know what I'm saying? He called this guy who's the informant. The informant turns around and calls D-Thang because the informant got access to D-Thang. He the only one.
Yo, where the fuck did he get this at? A Flim Flam. Is you watching? A Flim Flam, can you pull this paperwork up, please? If you watching. Because this is new information.
That can get access to D-Thang, bro. Just no average street dude on the streets that BD got D-Thang number. This dude do, because this dude a high-ranking member. So he called him. He tell him that Duck is down the street. Man, Duck down the street. you know, this guy older. So this guy don't know who Duck is. He know who Duck is. He know who Sheena is. But he don't know him off top like you just saying Duck, bro, because he older. So he like, who? He like, man, FBG Duck. He like, who? He say, man,
Yo,
Duck,
he is making this up.
Whole block now rapping about the guys. He's rapping about killing the guys. He say, oh. He say, you know D-Thang number? He say, hold on. They hung up from each other. God damn it. Then a call come back through. He say, where y'all at? He tell man to go outside, bro. This all on camera, bro. This ain't nothing I'm making up. He tell man to go outside. Man go outside, get the address to the store, and come back in and tell him the address. Then Teezy say where he at, the address and everything. He hang up. That's when D-Thang called through.
Ain't none of this. Why? Wait till y'all read this paperwork. But the Flim Flam, if you watching, can you see if Teezy is some more paperwork on Teezy in this old block case, please?
Oh, Teezy. D-Thang called back through the Teezy. Now D-Thang called come to Teezy. Now Teezy telling D-Thang what's going on. He asked him, can he get up out of there, bro? On everything. Teezy gun fall down his leg. He asked him 3 questions. Can you get up out of there? Is it a way up out of there before anybody come? Teezy said no. He said, do you have a gun on you? Teezy lied and said no. He really had a gun on him. And then the gun fall down Teezy's leg. And then the conversation end. And now, you know, this when the wheels get to rolling. You see O Block on the other end. If you switch videos, O Block on the other end. They on the phone. You see Muwab get on the phone.
Nah,
Then next thing you know, after Muwab get on the phone,
he
run up the stairs. He get to running towards the stairs. And then that's when you see everybody get to going up the stairs, getting ready to go downtown and kill Duck. They went up the stairs, came back down, jumped in the cars, and flew down there, you know, to get him. Durk didn't know. Look, if Durk knew about it, yeah, that's one thing. His brother probably called him and told him after the fact. But Durk ain't had nothing to do with Duck. I'm pretty sure he happy that Duck dead, though. He is happy that Duck dead. You can tell every song he rapping about him and everything. But his brother did that, bro. And that's why, in the end, his brother would have been in jail. So Mama Duck is going to get money from OTF because of D-Thang. Now, she got to sue Durk because Durk is the owner of OTF. Durk was the partial.
Y'all going to read in this next document that I'm ready to show y'all that the feds provided no proof of D-Thang calling anybody. So I don't know where he's getting this from. But we're going to try to get, if we don't get that paperwork on this live, I'm going to reach out to Flim Flam and we're going to get it on the next live, if it exists.
So Durk is responsible. So that's why when y'all see that, when you sue somebody, you got to sue everybody. You got to sue the staff, the bosses, the everybody. You got to sue everybody. And then it comes down to...
He probably was there, yeah.
OTF D-Thang, you know, but Durk involved. But Durk ain't had nothing to do with it, man. All
right, so let's go to this paperwork. Hey, the fuck is this? Let's go to the paperwork, y'all, because I don't know where he getting this information from. Because in the motion for acquittal, it mentions nothing about this. It mentions nothing about this. Oh, let me turn the screen around. Shit, y'all. Fucking cold, y'all. Third motion for bond. Rondo. Shit, yo. Fucking sick. I got Jay-Z, Diddy, OTF, Bonnie. What up, y'all? I'm trying to get to the paperwork. I don't feel good. Yeah, I watch them. I still gotta go with my brother house. Government. What the fuck is the paperwork at? Hold on, y'all. I didn't think it was this far back. Oh, here you go. Motion for acquittal. See that. Alright, look, y'all. Why the fuck is my screen dim on one side? So y'all see this. United States Northern District. Can y'all see that clear? Yeah, he not gonna get away with this shit, y'all. Cause he not even doing this for the reasons that he's stating. Alright, so let's read this. Charles Liggins was charged in the superseding indictment as follows: committing a violent crime in aid of racketeering, namely the murder of Carlton Weekly, in violation of the U.S. Code, using a firearm in relation with a crime resulting in the death of Carlton Weekly. We note that the following arguments in some instances mirror arguments also contained in post-trial motions filed on behalf of Christopher Thomas. Given that the same law applies to both defendants, that the argument involved many of the same witnesses, in that counsel Mr. Liggins and Mr. Thomas have worked together on this and other pleadings, we believe this is most sufficient. The alternative procedure for the two defendants adopting arguments by reference to the portion of other defendants post-trial now say it, come on, stop, would be unduly confusing and difficult for the court to follow. Therefore, we have instead repeated such arguments within this document where they are applicable. Alright. Can y'all see this, or should I make it a little bit bigger? Y'all can see that? Jury selection began on October 10th, 2023. On January 17th, 2024, the jury returned a verdict finding Mr. Liggins guilty of counts 1, 2, 3, 6, and 7, and not guilty of counts 4 and 5. Prior to trial, counsel for Mr. Liggins filed numerous pre-trial motions. At trial, Mr. Liggins' counsel made numerous motions, opposed numerous government motions, made numerous objections to evidence offered by the government, challenged rulings of the court, submitted and objected to jury instructions, and otherwise advocated for Mr. Liggins. Moreover, at the beginning of the trial, the court ruled that objections and arguments made by co-defendants will also be considered as made on Mr. Liggins' behalf, unless he opted out. Hey, Nasir, stop it. All these motions and objections were fully argued by the parties, sometimes on multiple occasions, and ruled on each of these objections, motions, and arguments. Consequently, counsel cannot itemize each and every ruling or error of the court by these post-trial motions. Mr. Liggins does not waive any errors that were made, preserved by a written motion, by objection during trial, or otherwise. All right. So it's the motion for acquittal. Excuse me. Rule 29 requires the entry of a judgment of acquittal where, after viewing the evidence in light most favorable to the United States, the trial court finds that no reasonable tier of fact could have found the essential elements of the crime beyond a reasonable doubt. Jackson versus Virginia. However, this standard does not require the defendant to demonstrate that no evidence at all supports the conviction, but rather that the evidence cannot support a finding of guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. The no evidence standard was rejected in Jackson, where the Supreme Court held that while a mere modicum of evidence may satisfy a no conviction standard, it could not by itself rationally support a conviction beyond a reasonable doubt. All right, so let's get to that argument. All right, based on the evidence and theory presented by the government at trial, each of the counts of conviction against Charles Liggins required the government to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that on August 4th, 2020, Charles Liggins was on Oak Street shooting a firearm with others that resulted in the murder of Carlton Weekly and the assault with a dangerous weapon of Cache Williams. In addition to his presence at and involved in that shooting, the government was required to establish beyond a reasonable doubt that O-Block was an enterprise engaged in racketeering activity and that defendant Liggins' alleged actions on Oak Street were for the purpose of maintaining and increasing his position in the alleged O-Block enterprise. Shit. Excuse Excuse me. The government evidence at trial failed to prove that Liggins was a participant in the shooting on Oak Street on August 4th that resulted in Carlton Wheatley's murder. That evidence, even when viewed in the light most favorable of the government, was so deficient that no reasonable tell fact could have found beyond a reasonable doubt that Charles Liggins was a participant in the shooting on Oak Street on August 4th, 2020. Let me get to the part before. Alright, look. Listen to this. No one was present on Oak Street at the time of the shooting. Testified that Charles Liggins was present at that location, much less involved in the shooting. Video footage of Oak Street shooting was introduced. However, no witness identified Charles Liggins in that video footage. No forensic or physical evidence put Charles Liggins on Oak Street at the time of the shooting. In fact, the government forensic cell site analyst established that during the time of the murder Charles Liggins' phone was not on Oak Street, but was in fact at Parkway Gardens. There was no evidence that Charles Liggins made any statements admitting to involvement in the shooting. No witnesses testified to overhearing any conversations between Liggins and any of the alleged co-conspirators discussing the murder. Although the government claimed that the defendants at Parkway Gardens were notified that Carlton Wheatley was on Oak Street by a cell phone call allegedly made by defendant Ralph Turpin, there was no proof of any such phone call to any of the defendants, much less to Charles Liggins. So, how did they... So they trying to paint this narrative that D-Thing alerted people on O-Block, but they didn't produce no evidence saying that. They didn't produce no evidence saying that D-Thing called anybody from O-Block. Or any call was made to any of these guys from O-Block. So that goes against what Trenches News is saying. Unless it's some new paperwork, and we're going to try to get that. No witness testified to overhearing any conversation between Charles Liggins and any of the alleged co-conspirators discussing the murder. Although the government claimed that the defendants at Parkway Garden were notified that Carlton Wheatley was on Oak Street by a phone call allegedly made by defendant Ralph Turpin, there was no proof of any such phone call to any of the defendants, much less Charles Liggins. Thus, even the initial incident that allegedly participated in the shooting was not proved. Instead, the government claimed that Charles Liggins was involved in the shooting on Oak Street is based solely on identification made by 4 witnesses: David Sloan, Trenches News, Tiffany Huff, Terrence Garrett. None of these 4 witnesses was on Oak Street at the time of the murder. None of these 4 witnesses identified Charles Liggins in the video of the shooting on Oak Street. Instead, the witnesses purported to identify Charles Liggins going up and down the stairwell at Parkway Gardens before and after the time of the murder from Parkway Gardens security video. However, none of the 4 witnesses were in the stairwell at the time of the shooting. At the time the security video was recorded. So none of the 4 witnesses had any personal knowledge of who actually was going up and down the stairs at the time. Instead, the witnesses were directed to look at poor quality security video of persons walking or running in unlit stairwell with dark shadows and distorting backlighting. There were no clear, full-faced, well-lit views of persons these witnesses identified as Charles Liggins. Some were twisted dark side views of persons without clear, identifiable, or unique facial details. Others were persons seen only from the back. By itself, the poor quality and limited perspective of the video which the witnesses viewed alone established that they viewed it alone, so which means the police could have directed them to say this. Established that their identification testimony is insufficient to support Charles Liggins' conviction. Additionally, none of the 4 witnesses had sufficient familiarity with Charles Liggins' appearance in August of 2020 to make an identification sufficient to support these convictions. David Sloan initially claimed to have lived at Parkway Gardens from 2011 to 2018 and to have hung around there until 2021. It was eventually established that starting in 2015, Sloan was living primarily in North Dakota, either with his family or in jail. And it was undisputed that Sloan was in jail from May 2020 through March 2021. After repeatedly failing to name Charles Liggins as a member of, or leader of O-Block on direct examination, the government simply fed Sloan Mr. Liggins' name. However, Sloan immediately clarified that he had never had any personal relationship with Charles Liggins. On cross-examination, Sloan went even further, admitting that in fact he never personally met or spoken to Charles Liggins. So, we ain't gonna read all of that. We read it before. But that just goes against this narrative because the feds never proved that. They mentioned D-Thing, but they never proved that D-Thing called anybody. They never even proved that, that D-Thing called anybody. Or that Ralph Turpin called anybody other than D-Thing. So we signed some new paperwork. We'll see. But I ain't going to make this live real long because I got to get to my brother's house. My dog's probably all day going crazy. But I appreciate everybody that tapped in. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Go live 11 p.m. Eastern Time. It's another day keeping you news.